We did our project on heart disease and stroke in Maryland, and this is by Katie Falk, Emily Soprano, and Alexander Nakam. We did our project on cardiovascular disease, including stroke and heart disease, is the leading cause of death in the United States. Most American citizens are at a high risk for heart disease and stroke, so it is important to make policies to decrease the number of cardiovascular disease cases. When looking for statistics on cardiovascular and heart disease, we found some interesting results. 1 in every 3 people die from a cardiovascular-related disease, which is nearly 800,000 people each year. 29% of the U.S. adults, more than 70 million people, have high blood pressure, and approximately 73.5 million have high levels of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol. High blood pressure and high LDL are 2 leading risk factors for heart disease and stroke.
Cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. Having a high blood pressure and a high LDL are 2 leading risk factors for heart disease and stroke. About 29% of Americans have a high blood pressure, and another 73.5 million have a high LDL. To prevent death from these chronic diseases, people should watch their sodium consumption and have annual doctor visits so that they can monitor their heart. Medicare Part B covers a cardiovascular behavioral therapy visit 1 time each year with your primary care doctor or other primary care practitioners in a primary care setting. Who's on the coalition team? This team will include the Governor of Maryland, Larry Hogan, cardiac surgeon Hamza Aziz at Johns Hopkins, cardiologist Ari Cedars at Johns Hopkins, and pediatric cardiac surgeon Danielle Gottlieb at Johns Hopkins. To convince our legislators that this is a policy worth passing, we would convince them the importance of getting regular heart checkups. We would show them the statistics about how cardiovascular disease kills about 800,000 people each year. We would use our coalition team to persuade them that getting regular checkups is one of the best ways to prevent cardiovascular diseases. Making those checkups and treatments affordable can decrease the amount of deaths caused by cardiovascular diseases each year.
This is our educational flyer. In conclusion, cardiovascular disease is extremely deadly and affects many people, including the residents of Maryland every year. It would be important to implement a policy to decrease the cost of checkups in order to prevent more heart disease-related deaths. And these are our references.